Keratinized and non-keratinized epithelium. Introduction. The epithelium of oral mucous membrane is of the stratified squamous variety. It may be keratinized or non-keratinized based on the location. Types of cells in the epithelium. It is broadly classified into keratinocytes and non-keratinocytes. 90% of the cells which is present in the epithelium are keratinocytes, which has tonofilaments, cytokeratins and desmosomes. Cytokeratins are broadly classified into two groups, that is basic group and acidic group. Non-keratinocytes, melanocytes, Langerhans cells, Merkel cells, lymphocytes. Melanocytes are present in the basal or sometimes in the parabasal region. It originates from the neural crest cells. The main function of melanocytes is melanin synthesis and transfer to the surrounding keratinocytes to synthesize more melanin. Langerhans cells, which is present in the suprabasal region, its origin is about bone marrow. The main function of Langerhans cells is antigen trapping and processing of antigen. Merkel cells, it is present in the basal layer, which originates from the epithelial cells. It has the major function of tactile sensory cell. Lymphocytes are present in the variable layers of epithelium. It originates from the blood. The main function of lymphocytes are associated with the inflammatory response in oral mucosa, that is the first line of defense mechanism. In general, maturation follows two main patterns, keratinized epithelium and non-keratinized epithelium. In keratinized epithelium consists of four layers: stratum basale, stratum spinosum, stratum granulosum, keratinized layer, that is stratum corneum. Non-keratinized epithelium has three layers: stratum basale, stratum intermedium, stratum superficiale. Coming to stratum basale, this layer consists of single cuboidal cell layers adjacent to the lamina propria layer. This is the only layer where mitosis occurs. It contains least number of differentiated cells and it contains non-keratinocyte cells. Stratum spinosum. This layer consists of several thickness which has round or ovoid shaped cells. It consists of larger or more mature cells than those of stratum basale cells. It contains tonofilaments and involucrin, that is phospholipid granules called as Odland bodies, in the upper part of spinosum. It has increased desmosomes which causes shrinkage during preparation, gives the spiny appearance. Next, coming to stratum granulosum, this layer consists of cells of further increase in maturation. In this layer, the cells are larger and flatter in shape. It contains tonofilaments and tonofibrils that occupy the cytoplasm of the cells. It contains keratohyalin granules also. Next, coming to stratum corneum. In keratinized epithelium, highly mature epithelial cells, that is squamous cells, all cellular organelles and nucleus will be lost, that is called orthokeratinization, but in gingiva, nuclei may be retained, that is parakeratinization. Keratin consists of tonofilaments surrounded by filaggrin matrix. Desmosomes are weak to allow for shedding, that is called as desquamation. The involucrin is cross-linked to form a cornified envelope beneath the plasma membrane. Coming to non-keratinized epithelium, the main difference between the keratinized and non-keratinized epithelium be they do not produce a cornified surface layer. Coming to stratum basal layer of non-keratinized epithelium, the cells which is present in the basal layer are same as the stratum basal in the keratinized epithelium. In stratum intermedium, the cells are larger than the cells of stratum spinosum. The intracellular spaces is not obvious or distended, and so the cells do not have a prickly appearance. These cells contain intermediate keratin filaments and are sparsely distributed within the cells. Cells are closely arranged than in the stratum spinosum layer. Coming to the stratum superficial layer, in stratum superficial layer, keratin is absent and tonofilaments are less and underdeveloped. It lacks of keratohyalin granules and this layer is less distinct. The outer layers of non-keratinized epithelium may be termed as stratum superficial. This is the summary of both keratinized and non-keratinized epithelium.